Here's to us.
Here's to you, Larry.
Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we'll be counting down our picks for the top 10 most perverted video game characters.
Hey, Barry, how you doing? Me.
You know, Fiendling, you'd look a lot better if you dressed up some more.
For this list, we're looking at characters who are actually perverts themselves and do perverted things. Which character creeped you out the most? Let us know in the comments. Number 10. Don Corneo, Final Fantasy VII. Imagine someone so perverted that they have an enchantment on their mansion that physically stops males from entering, and you'll see what makes this mafioso so much of a pervert. The only way for Cloud and Aerith to get inside to save Tifa is for Cloud to dress up as a woman, putting him at risk of Don Corneo's lecherous advances. Corneo fills his mansion up with girls and takes them to a secret room behind his throne, and when he's done with them, they're discarded and given to his underlings. Number 9. Mort, Planescape, Torment.
You know, Fiendling, you'd look a lot better if you dressed up some more. Yeah, you know, a pair of lace boots with lengthy heels on them to go with those emerald eyes.
He may not have hands, or legs, or a body, or even any skin, but that doesn't stop Mortimer Rictusgrin from pursuing his greatest passion in life, or in death, women. He's a floating skull, and what he lacks physically, he makes up for with his personality. His special ability is even called Litany of Curses, and involves hurling insults at his foes until they become enraged. He doesn't think about anything but sex, and his undead state implies even more perverted actions. He even tries to spread the idea that, quote, every woman thinks floating skulls are hot.
Perhaps I should assess the extent of your skill.
Only if I can rest on your pillows.
What was that?
Nothing at all, not a thing.
Number 8. Judith, Tales of Vesperia.
And now I have you all. It makes all of the hard work worthwhile. It's delicious.
Her most important mission is pretty much to wear as little clothes as possible at all times, going so far as to ask the male members of the party if they want her to show even more skin than she already is, openly inviting them to stare at her. She'll flirt with any and all other characters. However, perhaps the quirk that really cements her as a pervert is how excited she gets about the prospect of a battle at the point of arousal, which often makes the other characters around her uncomfortable.
So you're jealous? If that's all it is, just wear this outfit yourself.
Like my boobs could fill out that top.
Number 7. Kinsey Kensington, Saints Row series.
Sure. Let down your guard and suddenly they make it look like you're selling secrets to Mossad and moonlighting as a dominatrix.
When we first meet Kinsey, she's an agoraphobic hacker who helps the Saints when she gets fired from the FBI after being framed for moonlighting as a dominatrix. It soon becomes clear that there's more to her than meets the eye, starting with a few offhand comments she makes about BDSM and ending with Pierce finding sex toys in her room. Maybe there's some truth to that dominatrix rumor. This side of her personality is more obvious in Saints Row 4 when she becomes a romance option for the president. During this cutscene, she will punch the player character in the face and then jump on them. Scary. Number 6. Taukaka, BlazBlue series.
Hey, booby lady!
Oh, hello, Tao. What are you doing here?
Constantly wearing an elaborate cat costume is a little perverse in and of itself, but Tao takes it to new heights. Interestingly, she's supposed to be the personification of innocence in the in-game universe, and yet she maintains what some would say is an extreme obsession with breasts. Mainly lychees, whom she calls Booby Lady. The bigger they are, the more excited she gets, referring to them as, quote, bouncy and squishy, and she can often be seen not to care about people at all if they don't got boobs, or if they haven't got boobs big enough to capture her attention.
Booby lady! You always have such nice, comfy airbags.
Number 5. Terutero Hanamura, Danganronpa series. A deceptively cute and chibi-like appearance hides one of the creepiest characters in gaming. He will flirt with and harass anyone he comes across, regardless of their gender, to an extreme level, where even if they repeatedly ask him to stop, he'll just carry on. Even worse, Terutero uses his talents as an ultimate cook for evil and has been known to drug the food he has served to people like a common criminal. There aren't many characters who don't get grossed out by his behavior and his talent for turning even the most harmless comment into a humongous innuendo.
Nonsense! Unforgivable!
Number 4. Junpei, Shin Megami Tensei, Persona 3. While he's one of the heroes of the Persona franchise, he's often shown to be anything but. Apart from only joining the specialized extracurricular execution squad to gain street cred and impress girls, he's also incredibly immature and will go out of his way to flirt with people who don't give him the time of day. His obsession is so extreme that he even ends up kidnapped after boasting about being the leader of C's, and if the player character is female, he will express dismay at having to take orders from a girl. Number 3. Conker, Conker's Bad Fur Day.
Hey, Barry, how you doing? Me.
Do you know this tea leaf?
Yeah, like I'd associate with a caveman.
One of the most infamous video games in history, Conker's Bad Fur Day had to make its graphics less cute because of its highly mature content matter. The main character is Conker, an alcoholic squirrel trying to make his way home to his girlfriend Barry. Over the course of the game, he has to defeat a giant monster made of poo, among other things. In one of his idle animations, he pulls out a porn magazine to flip through, and the only way for the Bee King to get his attention is by mentioning a quote, big-breasted babe.
I ain't gonna tell you about the big-breasted babe then.
The big what?
Thought that might have got your attention.
Number 2. Duke Nukem, Duke Nukem series. He's been the alpha male of gaming since the 1990s, defeating alien invaders on Earth with his hypermasculinity alone. But he's not really the kind of guy you want to use as a role model. He might be irresistible to women, shown getting busy with a set of twins at the beginning of the 2011 reboot, but that doesn't mean that he's always treated them well. And in the earlier games of the franchise, the player can throw money at strippers and then immediately afterwards shoot them. Yeah, total boyfriend material. Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure to go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. Larry Laffer, Leisure Suit Larry series. Who knew that a middle-aged pervert with a receding hairline and a tacky leisure suit would be such an enduring video game protagonist? He was introduced in 1987, and in all those years, he's put all his effort into tricking beautiful women into sleeping with him, which almost never works but always has hilarious results. In the original game, he's a 38-year-old who lives in his mom's basement, but while he gets more confident as the series goes on, he also becomes more perverted, though he usually does achieve his end goal of finding a woman willing to sleep with him. Somehow.
For you.
Enchanté.
Here's to us.
Here's to you, Larry.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from WatchMojo, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.